follows a snapshot. That's a good start.
It's a really good start. I am joined today by the cast of Doctor Who, Shadow of a Doubt. My name is Mark Harold, and I am the writer, director and exec producer on Shadow of a Doubt. And I am joined today by...
Hello, faithful viewers. My name's Nick Scovell, and I play the Doctor.
Hello, I'm Alexandra McLean, and I play Jade.
Thank you very much. And we are in today just for the next 15 minutes duration of this.
Here we are in a youth club that we found out this evening has been demolished.
Yeah, it is a big shame. It was there and it's been knocked down to pave way for some other building, I think it is, a university technical college. Exciting.
We'll be back by 5:30 for Youth Club from the best boss ever, Gav.
Ever had a huge decision to make? I don't mean what to have for dinner, whether to drag yourself to the gym or where to go on your week off.
So, do you remember when we were in here? I think it was an evening, wasn't it? Do you want to tell us a bit about
early summer evening, because it got a bit darker, didn't it, later on?
Yeah, and there were lots of biscuits. I just remember the food, the donuts, the tea, the squash.
Until the day he arrived, the Doctor.
This is Ed, who we only see in this one scene. Ed is a popular local actor in the local area. He's done a lot of my shows and things. He's very good with a sword.
And that's, I think, why when I wrote this bit, it was to think, okay, what's Nick a big fan of? Big fan of sword play, which sounds
very kind of you to put that in.
Yeah,
I've got a bit of a thing for swords. I don't know why. I'm not a very violent man, but.
But it does add a really nice layer to your Doctor anyway, doesn't it? That he's a bit of a swashbuckler.
It's a bit Pertwee-ish, isn't it?
Yeah. And I love the addition of your gloves as well, because I always love that.
I can't not duel without gloves. Because always have to, I hate picking up a sword without them. It's a bit bizarre, but it's safety too. It's better for your fingers.
Yeah. And that's always been what I loved about Pertwee and Planet of the Daleks as well, for example. It's the leather gloves, and I always remember that about them. So I love a bit of that. So, Alexandra, before this, had you done any sword fighting?
No, I don't think I had. Had I? No.
Done some since, haven't you?
Yes, I've done plenty since because of Nick. It's all his fault. But yeah, no, I think this might actually have been the first time. But it's good fun. Yeah.
Those are. Sorry, we're getting sidetracked by swords here. But those are from my collection. They're made by Armour Class in Glasgow, who was one of the finest armourers in Britain. They won the Queen's Award for Industry several years ago because of the quality of their swordsmanship.
And what type of blades are they?
They are shortened rapier blades, Schläger rapier blades in 17th century rapiers. I've got a Pappenheimer, Ed's got a sweat tilt, Alexandra's got a hanger.
Yeah, I do.
Which randomly appeared from nowhere.
Randomly appeared from nowhere.
And that wasn't in the script, that was a bit of ad-libbing from Nick.
I think we ad-libbed that when we did the rehearsal, didn't we?
I think it was, yeah. Because it was, if I remember correctly, this may not be the case, but we rehearsed, I think it was a couple of days before, wasn't it, in the community centre?
It was a couple of weeks before, actually.
Oh, was it?
When we got to shoot, we'd forgotten all the moves we set, so we reset it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do remember that.
There we are.
Yeah. It was a very long time ago.
When did we shoot? Was it 2013?
I think so.
It was big, yes.
Because I know we did
summer.
See, it's got dark outside
2013.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The bits you will see later were May, and I'll talk those through, but most of the filming was done in August, I think, wasn't it? So here's the brand new title sequence that Dave Edwards and I think it's Ben Grattan worked on as well. I think they both worked on it. Or Dave did.
I like Ben, he's off his rocker, isn't he?
Hi Ben!
Hi
Ben! And then the logo devised by Dave, which is lovely. The actual letters are in Gallifreyan text, and they are the letter.
No.
So,
they're
so they are the Gallifreyan letter for that.
Amazing.
And there you go. That's Sean Ridley supplied that shot. He said it's somewhere in
Makes me think of
the UK.
The 2005 series with the Rose Estate, doesn't it?
It does a little. Yeah, it's different than I envisioned. I can't even say the word. Envisions that word. Saw it. It's different. Different than I saw it in the script. But
oh, you look mean there.
I look really grumpy.
Yeah. And there's Jay playing your older bro.
My older brother.
I didn't have any scenes with Jay, did I?
No.
I don't think I've met Jay yet. Have I?
You met him in the audio drama Photo Finish.
Oh, that's right.
This was literally the very, very first scene that I did. Oh.
Yes.
Where's this?
This is in a kitchen, in a staff room in the Guildhall.
Yeah.
Back when Theme World were based in Guildhall.
That's right.
And I just literally said, okay, this looks kind of like a kitchen in a flat, so let's go for it. And the pictures on the wall, the one of you,
That's Zach,
Alexander,
isn't it? You can't mistake Zach without hair.
with that hairdo. And that was my way of getting in there to say, yes, he will be joining the adventures. And obviously, chronologically, he does join in the 2 audios we've done so far.
And behind Jay on the right there is a really, really big tray. I've never seen a tray that big before.
Oh my gosh, is that one tray?
It's a paper tray, look at it. It must be 2.5 feet tall.
Oh. That's a nice bag just then, Alexander.
bag.
Why, thank you.
Nice bit of artistic bag.
Very big. Is it still around now?
It's definitely no more.
Oh.
It's been gone many years.
Oh, look at this. Shiny CGI effects.
Beautiful. And I like the way, I don't know if this is on purpose or not, I've not asked the VFX designers, but it looks very much like all the solar storms they've seen. It's kind of worn it down a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which is lovely. So this is this was filmed on location in Mountbatten Centre in Portsmouth.
They have that wonderful window at the end of the building, don't they? Which looks like this space agey area. And behind us through that glass was like a gymnasium with people
Literally
getting
working
sweaty, looking. What are those idiots doing?
What are they doing outside staring
Why-
at nothing?
Why are they staring at the Tipner redevelopment? Which, for those outside of the area, Google. Google it.
Used to have a Greyhound Stadium,
Oh yes, many, many years ago. Now it's got a park and ride.
which was very imaginatively called Greyhound Stadium. Big sign on the side of the building. It wasn't called the such and such, it was just called Greyhound Stadium.
Although Tipner's kind of on an island, isn't it? So you could have called it Isle of Dogs.
You could. Oh, very good.
Thank you for that pun, people. Thank you, listeners. But yeah, so here's this scene itself is where we learn of Jade's opening stuff that's going on for her. Had you any idea of what? Because I've written Jade as a youth worker. Alexandra, did you know much about youth work, or
No.
had you heard of anything about it?
In a word, no.
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 It's a very nicely written scene.
I'm doing well, aren't I?
Oh, don't worry.
Viewers, we are a little stir crazy. We've just spent 3 hours ADRing this scene.
Yes.
900 times. It really wasn't easy.
And by the end, we all turned into Sean Connery.
We've all had too much coffee.
Yeah. But
Hair
again,
looks nice though.
yeah. that time you sound like Stacey Solomon. Oh, that looks really nice.
Thanks, Mark.
Oh, no worries at all. But again, some beautiful visual effects, and they upgraded it to look nice. So, yeah. But yeah, thank you, Nick. It is. I tried to write it as a nice.
It's a nice one. It's a nice one. Yeah.
Just to say that actually,
Because the whole idea of this was to introduce this whole film was to introduce Jade into things, wasn't it? So it sort of sets it all up rather nicely.
yeah. And Alexandra, how did you come to be cast in this? Then talk us through that. From what you remember.
I literally can't even remember. I literally can't remember. It was a lifetime ago. I can't remember at all, Mark.
I think
Wasn't it not
You
long
sent me
after? Because you two met at the murder dinner, didn't
We
you?
met at the
that's
murder
right, and we hit it
dinner,
off
Hit it off.
immediately.
and then we got on quite well. And then I think somehow it came up that I liked Doctor Who as well. I think. And then you mentioned this. You said, "Oh, would I be interested?"
And I got you to read a scene, if I remember
That's
correctly.
right.
Do you
You did.
remember?
You said, "Oh, could you just read this and I'll just record it." It was at a Blackadder rehearsal, I think.
I
or
think it
something
was a
like that.
Blackadder rehearsal.
You took me into a dark corridor and said,
Hello.
"Read this. I'll video you."
Yeah.
And I did.
Yeah.
And then.
And now you're YouTube famous.
And now, oh, honestly, I can't even go out for a pint of milk
No.
without people recognising me.
No. Oh, and again, look, we've chatted on.
no.
Just to throw in the man in the Lord Mayor necklace is actually the two-time Lord Mayor, Councillor Frank Jonas of Portsmouth City Council, and he was a really good sport, and he filmed with us in the first day we did in May 2013, and he was a really good sport. He was really good. But you've also got Vin
Finn, good old Colonel Harvey.
Colonel Harvey, and I thought I took some liberties and actually gave him his first and second name in this middle name as well. So, yeah, there you go.
This scene involved dropping a chocolate penguin from a great height. Do you
Yes, it
remember?
did.
I do
So
remember.
that it looked realistic that you were.
Because it drives you mad when people are obviously looking at something moving and you see their eyes aren't following something moving.
we had
Yeah.
to drop a chocolate penguin from a great height.
Yeah,
And the Dalek
It
is owned and operated and built by Stuart Curry.
the lovely Stuart.
Wonderful Stuart, who
Yeah.
builds wonderful Daleks. And that Dalek featured in Power of the Daleks as the sort of pilot, which is still in its dirty livery, but it was originally built as a Dalek Sec, and it was the Dalek Supreme in our stage version of the Dalek Master Plan.
Yeah, and this one has been around quite a while, hasn't it?
And
Which
the
is
middle
lovely.
section can turn round independently without the use of CGI.
Yeah,
Stuart couldn't has managed to do that.
yeah, which is really, really something, and it does look something as well, doesn't it? Once
Yeah,
you add on
yeah.
the sound effects,
Yeah.
it does look very much like a new series Dalek in itself. So yeah, here's the Lord Mayor as the Dalek regains its power.
Oh, bit of action. Oh,
Oh.
And again, I can't. Surely, this is quite an unusual thing for a Lord Mayor to have done. But he actually said this. If I remember correctly, his words, Councillor Frank Jonas's words were, "Well, this is my last day as mayor, and this is quite something different to do." Not many mayors get
No.
exterminated by Dalek.
no. We had a little bit of action, get down stuff. I love doing that get down stuff. Get down, get out the way, look out.
Yes, it does add a nice.
It's nice.
Excitement to it.
This is the roof of the library. Was it the Central Library?
No, this was the roof of.
the civic offices, isn't
Yeah,
it?
the civic offices.
Yeah.
But I love the view because it just looks, it's got that urban look, hasn't it? But actually, if you look around, it's just some really nice views. And it hadn't rained all day, had it?
It hadn't
We were-
rained all day, and suddenly it turned rain, and it was quite hot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It suddenly turned cold and rainy and unpleasant, and we decided not to, if I remember right, we decided not to hide the fact that it was raining.
Yeah.
Let's embrace the fact that it's
Embrace it.
raining. Even though you can't actually see the rain.
No.
But it is actually raining.
Which was something you were keen on, wasn't it, Nick? Because you like things to reflect real life, so you don't like
Yeah.
Yeah.
people not having an umbrella if it's actually pouring down and
Yeah.
things like that. So yeah, and in this scene I have you quote a poem, Alexandra, and it's a poem I really enjoyed, but I hadn't actually even read until I worked in a secondary school, and I saw the poem and I thought, oh, I really like that. And now you paraphrase it slightly when you say we hauled the stars deep into our lungs. That's most of it, but I sort of edited it a little bit. But I just think that works really well. It's such a visual image, and I think for a time traveller, I think that's a really nice element.
I really like that moment where you give me your coat as well. That's cute.
It is quite sweet, isn't it? It's quite
Yeah.
a gentlemanly thing to do.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else has ever worn it either.
Ooh.
Oh, I feel privileged.
And it's actually just so we can sell another action figure of yours, isn't it? Doctor with coat, Doctor without.
Yes. Chivalrous doctor without.
Showing you have a greater purpose. Tacky as it sounds.
Yeah, just in the background there you can see the lipstick tower of Portsmouth as well. Don't think the Spinnaker Tower goes in any shots, which is a bit of a shame,
Wow.
as it's very iconic, depending on your
Don't like that thing.
views. So yeah, it's funny. We've barely got talking, and then it's all finished already, isn't it?
Oh, they do. Nips along.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people on the roof that day.
There were.
I can't. And now they've all disappeared because
Yeah.
you've got a
Yeah.
moving shot, and they would all be.
And this was the idea I had, to give you a very David Tennant-y end of series speech.
Yes, it was
but also
sweet.
I thought, how can we make it really, really visual? So I thought the camera turns one way and you both turn the other. And actually it looks really good. I'm really pleased with how it turned out.
Whee!
That's a nice touch.
I like that.
So there we go. So what are your thoughts on it now? As you're recording a commentary, as it's a couple of years reflection.
Yeah.
It's really strange. It's actually like watching completely different people doing it. It doesn't feel like it was me because I don't remember doing some of it. So it is literally like watching it afresh.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I think after a while it does have that sort of distance, doesn't it? That you can enjoy it anew.
Yeah.
Much like when watching the Power of the Daleks now. It's a bit distant.
It is
It's a
bit
distant
distant.
memory.
That was the year before this, wasn't it?
I think it was, yeah.
2012, would it be 2011? No, 2011. 2011.
Wow.
We shot it, didn't we?
So it must have
Yeah.
been 2 years then in the making for this.
Also, the other the other slightly vexing thing is whenever you end up watching something new like this, you just think, oh, I want to do another one.
Oh yes,
it does, doesn't it?
definitely.
It just,
Yeah.
but it's not an easy thing to arrange.
No, and getting the people involved with it. But there is a script in the waiting still, isn't there? As well as your 20th anniversary short that's due out. So yeah. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Nick and
you.
Alexandra.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.